Hey, this is Courtney taking this from my informative speech, and these are my audience.
Landon, I'm her friend.
Gabby, I'm a friend.
Carmen, I'm her friend.
Natalie Hernandez, friend.
Caden, I'm a friend.
Elizabeth, I'm a friend.
All right, we're heading over to the next issue. You ready? After World War I in the 1920s, America changed drastically. For we had just won the war, and it's time to celebrate. And it's time for a new change in lifestyle. So, many people left their farms and fled to the city. And also, many new inventions and ideas came about this time. Lifestyle in America changed drastically. This era is known as the Roaring Twenties. It is called because this is a time of extreme and excessive celebration and advancement. Some of the new ideas of the Roaring Twenties are Prohibition, the ideas within Prohibition, New Life for Women, and the Jazz Age. America goes dry with Prohibition. While many freedoms expanded, others got stricter, such as Prohibition. According to History.com, the 18th Amendment to the Constitution, ratified in 1919, had banned the manufacture and sale of all intoxicating liquors, and on January 16, 1920, the Federal Volstead Act closed every single tavern, bar, and saloon in the U.S. There are four main reasons why Prohibition was introduced. One, the national mood of the people. Many people believed that alcohol damaged your brain and affected your daily mood. Number two, they thought maybe if they got rid of the alcohol, they could supply more important goods in. Number three, people believed that drinking led to crime, abuse of women and children, and more accidents. And lastly, Christianity considered drinking a sin. The Americans just got out of the Great War not too long ago, and they were so sick of making all these sacrifices and just want to enjoy life a little bit. So, many drinkers went to these underground nightclubs known as speakeasies. They're called speakeasies because in these you had to speak quietly or easily so no one get caught. This is where people went to drink illegal liquor and to have a good time. In order to get into one of these, you had to know the password to get in. People bought their liquor from bootleggers, which smuggled in liquor from across the border or brewed illegal liquor themselves. Oftentimes, the bootleggers would hide their liquor inside their boots, or sometimes women would strap it on their legs and hide it underneath their skirts. Prohibition was finally repealed by the 21st Amendment in 1933 because it failed. It failed for many reasons. A couple of reasons are that the government just didn't put enough money aside for it to actually work well. It just needed a lot more money for it to actually work, but it was way too underfunded. And according to an American history book, The Americans, by the mid-1920s, only 19% of the Americans supported Prohibition. Prohibition may have failed, but getting more rights for women did not. When you think of the Roaring Twenties, the picture that might pop into your head is the flapper. Many women during this time wanted a happier life, and they wanted a change. So, they started with style. Many women traded in their dull, dark, floor-sweeping skirts for bright, waistless dresses that came above their knees. This is really important because this is the first time in history that women actually got to show off their legs. This was not allowed before that. Also, to add to style, many women chopped off their hair and traded them for bobs and dyed it jet black. And they liked to wear felt hats. Since it was a time of new beginnings, many women demanded for new rights. They've been fighting for many generations for the right to vote, and they finally got that in the 20s. The 19th Amendment was amended in 1920 and gave them their right. Also, women drank and smoked in public just to prove they're as equal as men. And also, the family aspect changed as well. One, the marriage was viewed more as a partnership instead of a one-man show. It used to be where the man just kind of bossed the woman around, but now in the 1920s, it started being more viewed as a partnership. However, the housework and taking care of children was still considered their role, but due to the industrial boom in the 1920s, time-saving machines helped the dreadful housework become less dreadful. Due to the industrial boom, 25% more women worked during this time. Some popular jobs for women included teaching, office workers, factory workers, seamstresses, and stuff like that. More women graduated high school, got a college education, and got jobs. Many women loved to put on the floppy dresses and dance the night away to jazz music. The Jazz Age was another name for the 1920s. It was another post-war movement which was created by African Americans. It is the most popular music to listen and to dance to. One of the new dances that came out during this time is the Charleston. Charleston was a very fast and upbeat dance which took a lot of practice to know down. Charleston was named after a city in South Carolina, which was a very popular African American city. Not only that, but jazz music helped African Americans finally get recognized for their talents. Your most famous jazz musicians are African Americans. Louis Armstrong. He was part of the Cradle Jazz Band. He was famous for his unbelievable, phenomenal taste of rhythm, and he was really inspiring. Duke Ellington, he was another popular jazz musician. He was the leader of his 10-piece orchestra, and he played a lot at the Cotton Club. And lastly, let's not forget about our lady Bessie Smith, who was a female blues singer, and she was titled the Exceptional Singer of the 1920s. Jazz music became popular because musicians moved to the cities to play, such as New York. And according to Balance.com, the rise of jazz coincided with the rise of radio broadcast and recording technology, which spawned the popular Pot and Palm shows that included big band jazz performances. Pot and Palm was a really popular radio broadcast at the time. Radio broadcast is what made jazz music popular. Many people listened to the radio. That was really popular for people to do. And that was definitely young people's most favorite music to listen to. They like this up and happy beat. But however, most old people did not, because they thought that the music's depravity led to moral disasters. But jazz music sparked a new culture and made the 20s even better. In conclusion, the Roaring Twenties was a time of new beginning and a time to enjoy life and new advancements. Many overwhelming events happened in the 1920s decades, and it's important for people to know today how events in the past affect me to this day. The 1920s really helped shape our culture, and it helped us get a lot more rights. Some of the new ideas in the Roaring Twenties are Prohibition, the ideas within Prohibition, New Life for Women, and the Jazz Age. They celebrated and were married for our next in the know. They are down in the deep 20s and 30s. Thank you very much.